So the next one that we're going to talk about is ZoomNotes, but I have to give you a warning. ZoomNotes is not a beginner-friendly app because there is so much that you can do within this app that I am planning on doing so many videos just on this app alone because of all the stuff that you can do in it. And the first video that I'm going to try to do is showing you a very basic beginner-friendly how to use the app, how to have just very basic tools to use to get you started. But that will be another video. So with the ZoomNotes app, there are two different ones. There is ZoomNotes Lite, and then there's the regular ZoomNotes. ZoomNotes Lite is free to download, but it does, of course, have limited features, limited tools that you can use. But with the regular full app, it is $9 for a one-time fee, and $9 is basically a steal for this app. And the creator, his name is Ed. He does have a Facebook group and a YouTube channel that he does videos showing you guys step by step on how to use every little thing in this planner, all the settings that you can change and everything. So I will try to link that down below, and also to the Facebook group. So if you have any questions, need help, you can always go ask in there. And normally Ed will answer as soon as he possibly can if somebody else has not answered the same question. So with ZoomNotes, when you pay the $9, you get all the features, all the tools. And like I said, with this app, there is so much that you can do. So I would suggest to use a different app until you get used to digitally planning, and then you want to venture out and do a little more in your planner, then you can try ZoomNotes, unless you just want to go full on ZoomNotes basically. And like I said, they do have a Facebook group, the YouTube channel. So I'm sure if there is something wrong you can and nobody hasn't answered, you can find the answer basically. So I'm going to show you what mine looks like. This is just how I have it set up. Now, all of the icons that you see on the top bar, all of these can be changed except for mainly the very top left. The back arrow, the trash can, this little bars with the little bubbles on it, and then the tools, those, I don't think you can change those because those are standard. But the ones next to it and the ones down below, I think this is, yes, that's a pointer, but it's not going to show. So these icons right here, and then all of these above are the ones that you can change. Now this you can hide. If you don't use it, you would just tap on some of these little icons up here. This one is for if you have multiple planners open, that's what that's for. So you can hide that if you don't use that often. And then of course the little page one up here will show you the 4 little boxes in GoodNotes. So you click on the pages, and then you would click on that little icon right there, and this will bring you to your overview of all of your pages. So that's what that's for. So we're just going to hide that for now. So like I said, all of these icons right here and all of these above you can change. Now I'm not going to talk about that in this video just because there are so many. But this is how I have mine set up and what it looks like. So right here, this one is where you can show all of your pages and move horizontally. I think that's what I'm trying to say. So that's what that's for. And then if you want to turn it off, it'll just show your one page. And I really like using this, especially if I'm trying to scroll from the month to the week and I just don't want to use the links. That's what you can use that one for. And of course, this one right here, this is the pointer. So you can, if you're doing a presentation, you can show where you're at, what you're trying to get them to see. That's what that is. And then this one right here is like your lasso tool, your selection tool, like in GoodNotes. So that's what that is. This one is where you can draw shapes. So GoodNotes also has one to where you could draw shapes. But again, which with each one of these, there is so much more that you can do within that tool. So again, that would be a total another video. Here I have the text tool. This one right here is your copy tool because I do copy and paste a lot in my planner. So I really like having this one and this one as a main tool. And I'm hoping that Ed will eventually create it to where we can have this whole toolbar down here full of different tools that we would use on a daily basis, but that's will probably come later if he ever adds that. So this one right here is where, say you copy, we can copy this, and then when we hit this paste button, we can paste it, and then it will paste it right on top of the original copied text, image, whatever it is. Now there is another one that you can use that will also paste, but when you hit paste, it will paste it way over here. It will not be right on top of your text. But I like it to be right on top of the text just so I know where it was pasted at. So that's what that one is. And then of course this one is cut. So that means you can just lasso this and then you can cut it so it will delete it. Not delete it, but it will copy it in a way, but get rid of it. And say you want to add it to another page, you can do that and then hit the paste again. And again, when you do it that way, it will paste it in the exact same spot where you copied it, even from another page. So there's that. Now let's go back over here, turn that off. And then of course I have my little pen tool, my highlighter, and this is saved pen sizes, colors, and stuff like that. So I'm going to click on my pen. So here are all the pens that I have. Now there are more that you can have added, but most of them I did not use. So I turned them off in the settings. Again, that will be a total another video showing you guys how to do that exactly. There's the opacity. You can also add it to a specific layer because in ZoomNotes there are layers. So you can add certain things to certain layers. And that's what I really love about ZoomNotes is the layers. And you can also lock them and all of that. So that's what that one looks like. And then the highlighter, the same thing. You can select your colors. You can have color palettes. And it's so much easier in ZoomNotes for me to add color palettes because you can take an image. Say you like all the colors in that image, you can drag and drop it into your color palette section and it will automatically come up with the color palette for you. So you do not have to add in the hex codes or anything like that. So the next one that we're going to do is the one that's above here. I can't really, but this one right up here. This one is where I think it's to send it to the front. So if you select something and it's behind a sticker, but you want it up front, that's what that is. And then the next one right beside that is the one to where you send it behind another image, text, whatever. And then this one right above here is a table. So what that is you can make your own monthly spreads, stuff like that. But there is another reason that I use this for, another video as well. And then, this one right here is split screen. So if you want to split your screen between two planners, then you can do that. So, and then this one right here with the little happy face, that one is how GoodNotes had that little sticker book section. That's what this one is. This one is called Symbols, and I've saved quite a few stickers in here. Now, I would only recommend doing stickers that you were going to use on a regular basis because I'm sure if you add too many sticker kits or whatever in here that it will eventually slow it down. So you don't want to do that. So only add stickers you're going to use on a daily basis. So there's that one. And then up here, well, as you can see, that posted a sticker. Up here is your images, so you can add images. Then, oops, here is where you can group text, images, and stuff together. And then the next one up here is where you can ungroup. And then, of course, your lock, so you can lock images and stuff like that. And then your unlock. Now, there is another one that has multiple unlocks, which will unlock everything that you have locked on your screen. And then this up here is just your planner, your file information. So you will tap on the little Z and you can rename it. You can show that it has a cover. There's just so much to even begin to tell you about this app. So I highly recommend to definitely go check out Ed's Facebook group and his YouTube channel, because he explains all of this basically in his YouTube videos. And there is also another lady on YouTube. Her name is Nancy. I will see if I can find her YouTube channel, and I will paste her YouTube channel link down below as well. So that way you can go check her out, because she does so much stuff that Ed can't really get to. Or it's stuff that she finds that she can use it for, then she will do a video on her channel. So I highly recommend to go check out the 2 YouTube channels and the Facebook group if you want to use the ZoomNotes app. So I think that is basically everything for the 3 apps that I use, and I hope this gives you some sort of idea on what app you want to use. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave it in the comments down below. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.